Giannis is a very polarizing player that has received his fair share of criticism throughout his career, especially the last two playoff runs. He was supposed to reach the finals, yet he failed. Now, whether that be due to his lack of shooting, a supporting cast, coaching, or whatever is a topic for another day, fact is though that Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks underperformed the last 2 years. This postseason, they came out the gate strong and swept the Miami Heat, and you have to give credit where credit is due. The Bucks and Giannis really balled out. They took care of business, yet people rather focused on the Miami Heat collapse than the Bucks' concern, and I get it, the Miami Heat folded like a piece of paper. Nevertheless, if you were loud when they didn't meet your expectations last year, you need to keep that same energy for when they did this year. With Miami Heat out of the way, things get a bit iffy when you look at this series they just played against the Nets. It took the Bucks 7 games to beat a Nets team that was missing Harden for the majority of the series, and when he did come back, he wasn't anywhere near healthy. The Nets were also missing Kyrie for the other half of the series. The Bucks did what they were supposed to do and beat the Nets, however, they didn't do it in a convincing fashion. Game 7 went to overtime and was literally a shoe size away from letting the Nets advance. The fact that the Nets got so close to actually beating the Bucks isn't a good sign anyways, but like I said, the Bucks did what they were supposed to do. Giannis did average 32 and 50% shooting from the field, so there's that, but had they lost, Giannis would have looked terrible, and I mean terrible. You know what else looks terrible? The untapped like, as well as the red subscribe button. Hurry up and fix it, alright? Now they're playing against the Atl Hawks, who have had an incredible postseason run, no doubt. But let's not get fooled by this Cinderella story. The Hawks shouldn't be a match for the Bucks. Yeah, Trae Young is a bucket and a great offensive weapon, and the rest of the crew can play, but the Bucks are so-called contenders, being led by a 2-time MVP and former Defensive Player of the Year, playing against a team whose best player is in his 3rd year, playing in his first ever playoffs. Look, I'm someone that just wants to see great basketball and almost no slander. That's why I don't know who to root for in the Clippers vs Suns series. I want both PG and CP3 to get their ring. But coming back to the Bucks and Giannis, if they somehow, some way actually find a way to lose this series, Giannis wouldn't live to see another day. He wouldn't. You know it, I know it, and he knows it. If Trae Young, however, gets bounced, nobody would hold shit against him. They've already exceeded expectations 2 times this postseason. They've got nothing left to prove. Not too long ago, we had people on ESPN saying that Giannis could go down as one of the greatest ever. Imagine going from that to losing against the Atlanta Hawks, man. And another reason why Giannis has to reach the NBA Finals is because this will probably be the easiest who have it for the foreseeable future. Giannis, Middleton and Jrue Holiday all have huge contracts, so the Bucks front office can't really retool much if things go bad. However, that is not the case for the other good teams in the East. The Nets are going to come back healthy next season. The Sixers are brewing something, whether that is with or without Ben Simmons. Then you also have the Celtics, where there's a good chance that they're going to fully support Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown now, and maybe try and make a push next season. And let's not forget Miami. They're definitely coming back better than this season. So you get the picture. All the other teams in the conference are going to get better, so the Bucks need to seize this opportunity. And if you look outside the conference, you've got the Lakers, Nuggets and Warriors. They're also going to be healthy next season. They're also potential finals matchups should the Bucks get there. Then you obviously still have the Jazz, Suns and Clippers that are still going to exist. The road is going to be even tougher next season. Giannis, being the player that he is, not being able to shoot well on this day and age already gets him enough criticism as is, but then to underperform in the last 2 playoffs just adds fuel to fire. Underperforming this year though would be on some 2011 Miami Heat type of shit. Because, like I said, I think everyone agrees that the Bucks are the heavy favorite to win this series and advance to the NBA Finals. So, should that not happen, they would have underperformed straight up. And here's a little fun fact for those of you that stick around. After getting bounced in 2019, Giannis told the fans to stop calling him MVP until he wins it again the next year, meaning 2020. Lo and behold, he actually did. And after getting bounced in 2020 though, this time around, he told his fans to stop calling him the two-time MVP until he wins a championship. And, with the stars being aligned the way that they are, his chances look pretty good to actually go out and prove his statement once again. Should the Bucks reach the finals, they are going to play against either the Clippers or the Suns. Should they play against the Suns, that is going to be a tough matchup for them because the Phoenix Suns have had an incredible player from themselves. Like Devin Booker, CP3, DeAndre Ayton, they've all balled out. But should they play against the Clippers, that is going to be their easiest matchup. And if I'm the Bucks, I'm praying that I play against the Clippers because they obviously don't have Kawhi, and I'd rather play against a Kawhi-less Los Angeles Clippers than a CP3, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton-led Suns. And I don't think that's even a hot take. You do also have to consider that CP3 may not be fully healthy, considering the fact that he's coming back from COVID, but I'd still take my chances on the Kawhi-less Los Angeles Clippers. With that being said though, I really hope the Bucks don't blow the series. So let's just see what they can do to stop Trae Young and how Giannis is going to come out the gate and perform. Oh, and real quick before I get off this video, Chris Middleton, can you please ball out? Like, I know you can ball, so maybe step up against the Atlanta Hawks and not shoot 5 for 23 or whatever you shot against the Hawks in game 1. Like, Drew Holiday stepped up, Giannis stepped up, but you sure as hell didn't step up. So get your act together, man, and I expect a big game from you. You're gonna at least drop 30, alright? So thanks for watching. This was MCG. Peace out.